Hi, welcome to my tutorial on how to factorise into a single bracket. Three examples to have a look at. Example 1. It's the most easiest basic one. What we do if we're factorising is the reverse of expanding brackets. It's basically putting brackets into an expression. This one, we've got two terms here, the 8x and the 4. We've got to look for a factor of both those terms. What occurs in both? Well, 4 is a factor of both 4 and 8. That factor we write outside a set of brackets. So we just write down 4 and open up a set of brackets. Then we need to say to ourselves, what do we need to multiply the 4 by to get us to 8x? Well, 4 times 2x gives us 8x, so we write 2x inside the first part. You've then got to say, what do I need to multiply the 4 by to get me to 4? Well, 4 times 1 gives me 4, so I just write plus 1. Always check to see that you've factorised it correctly by expanding that bracket. 4 times 2x is 8x, and 4 times 1 gives me 4. Example 2 at the top here. This time we've got to look for the factors. We've still got two terms, but we've got this x squared and the x there, which complicates things a little bit. Let's look at the factor first of all. Factor of 8 and 16 is 8, so we can definitely write 8 outside our set of brackets. However, we can also see that there's an x in both terms there, so we can write x outside the brackets as well. Now I can open up my brackets. Now what do I need to multiply 8x by to give me 8x squared? Well, x times x gives me x squared. So 8x multiplied by x is going to give me 8x squared. And then what do I need to multiply x by to get me 16x? Well, 8x times 2 gives me 16x. The third one, this one's quite a lot more complicated. Here, we've still got two terms. We've got 9x cubed y squared in the first term and 27x squared y to the power of 4 in the second term. Now this would only come on the higher paper, not on the foundation paper. But the process is the same. We need to look for a factor of both. 9 is a factor of both terms, so we can certainly write 9 outside our brackets. What else can we see in both terms though? Well, I can see x in both terms. I can also see y in both terms. So I can write down x and I can write down y outside the brackets. What we then need to do though is look for the smallest power that I can see in both terms. If we look at the x, we've got x cubed and we've got x squared. X squared is clearly the smallest power, so I can write x squared outside the brackets. Do the same for the y. We've got y squared and y to the power of 4. Y squared is clearly the smallest power, so I write y squared outside my brackets. And then we do the same thing. We've got to say, what do I need to multiply 9x squared y squared by to give me 9x cubed y squared? Well, 9 times 1 is going to give us 9. We don't need to write the 1. Then x squared times what gives us x cubed? Well, x squared times x is going to give us x cubed, so we just write an x inside there. Y squared times 1 gives us y squared. We don't have to write the 1. So that's our first term inside the brackets. The second term, what do I need to multiply my 9 by to give me 27? Well, that's going to be 3. What do I need to multiply x squared by to give me x squared? Well, that's going to be 1. We don't need to write the 1 because 3 times 1 would give me 3 anyway. What do I need to multiply the y squared by to give me y to the power of 4? That's going to be y squared. So I need y squared inside my brackets. Let's check to see if we got it right. 9x squared y squared. Well, if we multiply x squared by x, we get the x cubed, and the y squared and the 9 are clearly outside. And then if we do 9 times 3, we get 27. X squared times 1, which we haven't written in there, gives you the x squared. And y squared times y squared gives you y to the power of 4. There's our answer.